Hey guys, are you about 35 years old or younger? Are you a parent? Have you ever said the words, "My kid would never do anything like that"? Then you're an This is a video that I never wanted to have to make. I hope I keep the politics out of it, but this is something the entire nation needs to hear. Please like, share, subscribe. Let's get the word out. I want you to imagine going to high school in a pickup truck with rifles on the gun rack hanging from the rear window. You enter the building and there are boys walking around with knives on their hip. When you go to gym class, you board a bus and are transported to a gun range. This is where the gym coach teaches you gun safety, how to properly handle a gun, and how to shoot a gun. You spend 3 weeks going to target practice. Believe it or not, this sort of thing did happen. Not in a distant galaxy, but definitely in a different time. Right here in this country. This country started changing for the worse in the early 90s. America started getting lazy on raising their kids. And I'm talking about my generation. We're to blame. What I'm talking about is spanking a kid on the backside. This has led to kids being given control instead of the parents being in control. Remember when kids would say, "You can't spank me"? Yep, that's right. Kids would do something wrong and look at their parents right in the eyes and say, "You can't spank me," defying them and daring them to spank them. I'm saying this because in 1990, the Columbine school shooting happened. This incident is a pivotal moment that changed our lives forever. No more would we have the freedom to attend schools without having to be locked down and guarded like we were in maximum security prison. Some high schools have even eliminated lockers in their schools. Since 1990, there has been over 3,200 gun bills made into law. These include local, state, and federal laws. Admittedly, these do include laws that have loosened and tightened the restrictions for guns. One of those bills was the Brady Bill, which actually banned some guns and accessories from being made and sold. President Bush allowed the laws to expire due to the ineffectiveness of the law. And now here we are, Memorial Day, March 30th, 2022. This is what adults, parents, kids, and governments in the United States of America are begging for. Just a couple of years ago, the people wanted to defund the police, and now they want more police. Now that another school shooting has happened, people want to ban and confiscate guns, but yet they turn around and want more guns to protect their angels. Just like after all these mass shootings, those citizens and the governments are screaming for more gun laws. Let's take a look at a couple of these shootings. Columbine. 2 teenagers, one 18, one 17, decided they were going to bomb and shoot up their high school. Thank God the bombs didn't go off, but they were able to kill 13 people and wounded more than 20 others. Both of them purchased their guns from other people because they were too young to purchase them themselves. Sandy Hook Elementary. A 20-year-old killed his mother, stole her guns, then went to Sandy Hook and killed 28 kids and adults. The gunman had mental issues that ultimately led him to go on a killing spree. And now we have Uvalde School. Although it is too early to state true facts, we can definitely say that the 18-year-old killed 19 kids and 2 adults in the school shooting. The gunman purchased 2 rifles legally the day before his 18th birthday. He then shot his grandmother and stole her truck and drove to the school. The point I'm trying to make with this video is that blame is being misdirected and the real cause is not being addressed. I hate to tell you, but guns are not the culprit. I have never seen a gun get up, load itself, cock itself, aim itself, and then pull its own trigger. If you've ever seen that, please take video because you'd be one rich person. What people don't realize is if somebody really wants to do something, then they'll find a way to do it. Look at other countries. They have stricter gun laws. Some of them don't even allow you to have a gun. But yet, they still have problems with mass killings. They don't have to deal with the guns. They deal with knives, bombs, and vehicles. Here's a couple of mass killings that I want to go over. Oklahoma City bombing. Not a gun was used. Boston Marathon bombing. Not a gun was used. Atlanta Olympic bombing. Not a gun was used. The biggest mass killing on American soil happened September 11th, 2001. Guess what, people? Not one gun was used. There are only a couple of shootings that might have been prevented if gun laws were changed. But what good is a law if people do not follow them and others don't enforce them? Red flag laws only work if people report the person. With the latest shooting, if someone would have said something to the right people, then maybe. If the mother of the gunman did not live in denial and took responsibility for her kid, then maybe. If the mother taught her kid, instead of passing him off to relatives, like the kid's grandmother, then maybe. The signs were there, just as in most of the shootings. Loneliness, low grades, acting out, and behavioral issues are just a few. Just like every other shooting, we see these parents get interviewed, and every one of them say, he was a good kid. We didn't know what was going on with him. I am so... Really? I am so tired of hearing parents say, my kid would never do anything like that.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
The young people are calling for change in America, and I agree 100%. It's time for parents to get off their asses and raise their kids instead of relying on others such as teachers, TVs, computers to raise them. It's gotta stop. You made the kid, you raise them. It's time to go back to a world of values. Trust, honor, loyalty, and respect.
We use words like honor, code, loyalty.
Those are not just words, but actions. Really? Those are not just words, but actions. Without the first three, you do not earn the last. If you're the type to blame guns for killing people, then you need to blame cars also. The reason is, cars kill the same amount of people every year here in America. Some of them are actually used on purpose. Really? Seriously? You don't hear people blaming cars for killing people. The sad fact is, it's true.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Cars have killed people by themselves. They have been known to slip into gear and take off on their own, running over whatever's in their path. In the end, what I'm trying to say here is there is no gun law that will stop mass killings. Guns are too easy to get on the streets. Oh, but wait. That would mean that we would have to get the guns off the streets. You know, just like getting the drugs off the streets. Yeah, that worked pretty good, didn't it? If you want to stop the violence, then it starts at home. Parents are the first line of defense. Take care of your kids. Bust their ass when they need it. Stop coddling them. That only leads to the... Really? God, I hate crackles. That only leads to them thinking they can get away with anything. Thanks for watching. I hope this video does some good for families and our country. Stay safe out there. Let's ride.